Hi and welcome to Nightmare Narratives YouTube channel. I'm your host tonight, Myra. Today, Elle will be sharing a short horror story titled Lake of Shadows. Enjoy! In the heart of a dense forest lay a serene lake, known to the locals as Lake of Shadows. The lake was said to hold ancient secrets, and its placid waters concealed a dark and chilling history. Legends whispered that the lake was cursed, haunted by vengeful spirits seeking retribution for past atrocities committed in its depths. One summer, a group of adventurous friends, Alex, Rachel, Tom, and Sarah, decided to spend their vacation at a cabin near Lake of Shadows. The idea of ghostly tales intrigued them, and they were determined to unravel the mysteries surrounding the cursed lake. As they arrived at the secluded cabin, the sun dipped below the horizon, casting an eerie glow over the water. The friends settled in, and their excitement grew with each passing moment. Sarah, an avid storyteller, shared a chilling legend she had heard from the locals. Long ago, a wicked sorceress named Isabella resided near this very lake, Sarah began, her voice hushed as the shadows danced outside the cabin's window. She was obsessed with dark magic, and her wicked deeds caused immense suffering to the villagers. Legend has it that the villagers grew tired of her malevolence and decided to put an end to her reign of terror, Sarah continued, her eyes locking with her friends in the dim light. They cornered Isabella and cast a powerful spell, trapping her soul within the waters of the lake forever. Tom scoffed at the tale, dismissing it as mere folklore. However, a sense of foreboding lingered in the air, and he couldn't shake off the unsettling feeling that someone, or something, was watching them. As the night grew darker, the group decided to venture to the lake's shore to witness its beauty under the moonlight. The water shimmered in the pale light, and the surrounding forest seemed to breathe with an ethereal presence. But Sarah's unsettling story lingered in their minds, casting a shadow of unease over the otherwise picturesque scene. Curiosity got the better of them, and against their better judgment, they decided to test the legend. Alex picked up a smooth stone and tossed it into the lake, whispering a challenge to the vengeful spirits said to reside within. To their surprise, the water rippled with an unnatural force, and a low, mournful moan echoed across the lake. Goosebumps rose on their skin, and a cold chill swept through the air. The group exchanged nervous glances, wondering if they had awakened something beyond their understanding. Uneasy, they retreated to the cabin and tried to distract themselves with laughter and games. But the memory of the eerie encounter lingered, and they found it impossible to shake off the feeling of being watched. As the night wore on, strange occurrences plagued the cabin. Objects shifted on their own, and unsettling whispers seemed to carry through the walls. Fear gripped the group as they realized they had unwittingly unleashed the vengeful spirit of Isabella. Every night, the haunting escalated. The lake's surface became a writhing mass of shadows, and anguished cries filled the air. They tried to leave the cabin, but every road led them back to the haunted lake, trapping them in its malevolent embrace. The friends soon turned on each other, paranoia consuming their minds. Accusations flew and trust shattered like brittle glass. They were becoming pawns in the sorceress's twisted game, and their sanity hung by a thread. One night, as they huddled together in the cabin, the apparition of Isabella manifested before them. Her spectral figure exuded an aura of wrath and despair, her eyes piercing into their souls. Sarah, the storyteller, knew it was time to confront the dark spirit. Summoning every ounce of courage, Sarah stood before the vengeful specter. She spoke of remorse for the past and the sins committed by their ancestors, pleading for forgiveness and peace. The air trembled with the weight of the moment, and for an instant, it seemed as though Isabella's wrath might consume them. But then, to everyone's astonishment, the specter's ethereal form began to dissipate. The lake's waters calmed, and the haunting presence vanished into the night. The curse of the Lake of Shadows was finally lifted, and the friends were freed from its malevolent grip. As they gathered at the lake's shore one final time, the first light of dawn painted the sky in hues of pink and gold. The forest seemed to sigh with relief, and a sense of tranquility washed over the once tormented waters. From that day on, the friends never spoke of the horrors they had witnessed at Lake of Shadows. But the memories of that haunting summer lingered, forever imprinted on their souls. They had come face to face with the darkness that lay hidden in the human heart, and it had forever changed them. And so, the Lake of Shadows remained, holding its secrets close, waiting for the next unsuspecting souls to stumble upon its haunted shores. Only the brave or the foolish would dare to seek its mysteries, for the lake held within it the power to awaken the darkness within and challenge the very fabric of reality itself. If you enjoy watching the video, remember to like, share, and subscribe to it for more daily updates. Thank you.